Okay, so I started this problem and I just want to make sure. So this is 4a. I wrote the problem out. So before we can set up the equation like we did 2a, 2b, 3a, and 3b, we have to get rid of the x. So the x was being subtracted, so I added it to both sides. So 3x plus x is 4x, and then I brought down the negative 4. Then there's this 2 times the absolute value. So what I did is I divided by 2. So again, you guys, this was the original problem. I added x to both sides so I could get rid of the x. Then I divided everything by 2. So these 2's cancel out and I'm left with x plus 1. 4x divided by 2 is 2x. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now, the absolute value is all by itself, so now I can set up the equation. X plus 1 equals 2x minus 2. And then x plus 1 equals, take the opposite of everything. So the opposite of 2x is negative 2x. The opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. So notice I did it 2 separate ways. This side stays the same. The right side changes. Just like I did in the inequality video, you guys, I always move my variables first. 1x minus 2x is negative x plus 1 equals negative 2. Notice I'm only concentrating on solving one at a time. You guys, remember, I might be moving fast, but you can stop the video. So then I'm going to subtract the 1 from both sides. Those cancel out. I'm left with negative x equals negative 3. Remember, you can't have a negative variable. Never a negative variable. So I'm going to divide by negative 1. The negatives cross out. And negative 3 divided by 3 is 3. Now, don't box it yet because we need to check. We might have extraneous solutions. So again, you guys, right here, I'm going to add 2 x's to both sides. I'm going to add that 2x to both sides because it was negative. Cancel that out. X plus 2x is 3x plus 1 equals 2. Subtract the 1. And then divide by 3. Now, normally, if we were doing 2a or 2b, we would probably have the answer. But because there's an x on the right-hand side, because there's variables on both sides of the equal sign, that means there's variable on the left-hand side of the equal sign and variables on the right-hand side of the equal sign, we really have to check to make sure if this gives us the answer. Now, here is the big thing. You have to use the original equation, not the one you changed. So I'm going to check it. So 2, absolute value, wherever I see an x, I'm going to put a 3, plus 1, minus 3, equals 3 times 3 minus 4. We'll check this side in a second. So I have 2, absolute value of 4, minus 3, equals 3 times 3 is 9, 9 minus 4. The absolute value of 4 is 4, so 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 3 equals 9 minus 4. 5 equals 5. So 3 is definitely an answer. Let's check 1/3. So now I have 2, 1/3 plus 1 minus 1/3 equals 3 times 1/3. Minus 4. I ran out of room. I'm so sorry. Okay, so you guys remember in that one problem, very first problem, 1 over 1 is 3. So I'm going to do 1/3 plus 3 over 3. You guys, 3 times 1/3 is 1, so 1 minus 4. So now I have 2 over 4/3 minus 1/3, because 1 plus 3 is 4. 1 minus 4 is -3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. The absolute value of 4/3 is 4/3. 2 times 4 is 8/3 minus 1/3 equals -3. So I have 7/3 equals -3. That does not work. See how it doesn't? Ooh, you guys missed that whole thing. I am so sorry. So again, you guys, I took 1/3 and I replaced it. Do you see how when you finally get that answer, it doesn't work? Like they're not equal to each other? Because this is not a solution. So x equaling 1/3 is not a solution. This is what we would call extraneous. It means it's an extra solution that doesn't work. So I'm going to call it a day with that one. I know we have one more example, but I figured I can save that for Friday and just put it up for you guys. Please remember to pause the video. You guys got this. Also remember, I'm only a message away. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.